Have you seen that meme? Or not meme? It's a little gift. It says, "What in the cinnamon toast f is this?" And it's like it's used to basically reply to something that just sounds insane. Well, if ever there was a comic news story that deserved that, it's Marvel's on sale Wednesday jab at DC variant cover line. What the? Hey everybody, this is Perch. We get news on Wednesday. Like a lot of us are anxious to hear what Marvel has in line. DC has pretty much dominated the news cycle with the announcement of moving away from Diamond, with shifting to Tuesday, with some of the things they're doing with digital comics and all the rest. And what's interesting is some people have started to accuse me of being a Marvel hater and a big DC fanboy. Well, I want to tell everybody something real quick. If I am more of a Marvel fanboy, hands down. If my collection, I would say, is probably 75% Marvel. I'm born and bred X-Men. I've got a lot of the Avengers. I can know most of those issues like the back of my hand. I have looser memories of DC. Definitely have loved a lot of those DC comics, but over the years, definitely more Marvel, and that's part of why some of their moves have hurt. It's because definitely I'm more inclined to like those characters and like that company, but when they do really stupid things, it's like it feels more like they're coming in and peeing in your house. So, basically, the new so we've been waiting for Marvel to hear some things, to give us some news, to let us know kind of what they're thinking, what's going on. How do they respond to some of these big changes, and how are they getting back in the game? What's the thing that's getting us excited out of Marvel? DC is about to launch Death Metal here, and what's Marvel got? And what they've got is this very, very petty, kind of passive aggressive jab at DC, which is DC with the move away from Diamond also announced they're moving to Tuesday rather than Wednesday for New Comics Day. And this is one of those things. A lot of people are frustrated by a bunch of different pieces, whether you like Diamond or hate Diamond. And, that's about, a lot of people haven't been talking about the move to Tuesday. The move to Tuesday basically lines up DC's shipping schedule with a bunch of other licensed things that AT&T, Time Warner have done, and it puts those that product all kind of out on the same day. There's probably some accounting reasons why it's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know if it even matters terribly, but that's what they decided to do. And I think on some level, DC is like saying, "Hey, come in and get our comics fresh on Tuesday." And then you're constantly getting the older Marvel comics if you happen to swing more that direction than the other way. But does it really matter? And the answer is probably not. Certainly in comic shops, most people who have pull lists are going to pick which day they want to come in, Tuesday or Wednesday, and they're going to do that. The idea that there are Wednesday warriors, customers make sure to get to the comic store on Wednesday, I don't think that number is as big as people think. Granted, in my shop, people come in on Wednesdays, they pick up their comics, no doubt about it. They're kind of trained to come in that day, but there's no real romantic attachment to Wednesday, which is why Marvel's announcement that basically they put out a press release saying, we are back with new comic issues on July 15th. Since Wednesday has been known as New Comic Book Day for many years, Marvel is offering up a reminder in the way of these variant covers. Retailers can use them in stores to remind customers that every Wednesday is a day for new comics and to make mine Marvel. And they go on to make a couple comments about how, that comics, Wednesday belongs to comics, and that, Fridays for movies and Tuesdays for other things. And I don't know what Thursday, nobody likes Thursday, and screw Monday anyway. But damn it, Wednesdays for comics. Sunday belongs to Jesus. I think that's basically was in their statement. But Wednesday belongs to comics, which nobody thinks. I'm sorry. I grant if you're a comic fan and you're used to coming on Wednesday, but no comic fans wandering around like, yeah, it's Wednesday is our day. Nobody thinks like that. When they may think, hey, Wednesday's the day I got to go buy a bunch of comics, or I can't wait to get my comics on Wednesday. But nobody thinks that comics owns Wednesday. That's you're going too far there, pal. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. So these variant covers are basically solid colors. You've got the little Marvel logo at the top left, and you got the number, and then you have the comic logo up in the top center, and then you have this least possible effort, 2-line, on sale Wednesday with a solid color behind it and a little logo. So if it's X-Men, there's a little X in a circle and bright red, and on sale Wednesday, and that's it. There's no art. This is somebody. This is an editor who decided, let's make a variant cover here using Arial black, and a little drop shadow. Maybe 45%, and opacity 90 black, and let's just stuff the logo here. That's what they did. So we have a bunch of variant covers saying on sale Wednesday with different colors behind them. They look stupid, and they are stupid. No, I mean, come on. Come on, Marvel. I know this is going to give me another round of you hate Marvel stuff, but come on. Nobody asked for this. Nobody wants it. I mean, I'm sorry, and I just want to tell you this. If you are a customer and you want to run out to make sure you get your collector's item on sale Wednesday variant cover, you are wasting your money. I mean, God help the customer that spends more to get this variant cover. You are a sucker. Please come to my store. Don't do this. Don't. This is not going to be worth anything, and it looks stupid. And I don't know. I mean, I kind of wonder. This feels like an initiative. I can kind of close my eyes and picture the origins behind this initiative, and that is that Marvel's having a Zoom call with a bunch of the editors in the bullpen, except it's virtual and everybody's at home. And the editors are sitting there in their chair and they're trying to figure out, they positioned the camera on the laptop to, hopefully the cleanest area of the apartment. On the other side of the part the camera can't see, there's like, cat food and dirty underwear and just stuff, just trash. But they've cleared out this one part of the little apartment to make it as clean as possible. And they put some little memorabilia there, so it looks like, hey, we're into comics. They've got some graphic novels they like, and they made sure to put the competition stuff off to the side. And there's some Price Funko Pops back there, and maybe a T-shirt, that looks casually swung across the chair, but it's kind of showing off that they got some T-shirt, and so you can humble brag like, oh yes, this T-shirt I bought in Milan, whatever it happens to be. And they're like, okay, what are some ideas? Let's get some ideas. Like, how do we make comics fun again? Oh, did you hear DC's doing? I know, says somebody. Let's put out a variant cover, because David Gabriel's on the call in this fantasy, and he's like, variant cover. Yeah, I mean, immediately he's erect, and it's just people are so happy, and so it's like, yeah, let's do some variant covers. Like, but there's no time to commission artwork for a variant cover. It's like, don't worry about that. We're gonna put some day glow colors on there, and I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Like, somebody gets excited and they type on sale Wednesday, and they put that drop shadow back there, and like, we'll just change the background colors. Costs us nothing. We can do it in this call, says somebody. Yeah, we'll do it on this call. We'll just let's put it together. We got a this will show DC that we think they're stupid. This will show them. I picture that's kind of what happened. And that's because that feels like the extent of the thought that went into this. And I think there's a lot of great ways you can swipe at DC. I think you could, do a variant cover. You got like all the Marvel characters standing together to a family. And, the slogan is you don't leave a member of your family behind just because it's convenient, DC. Or, it's like you do a variant cover run of breakups to kind of mock that they're walking out, like, the Mockingbird getting mad at Hawkeye or something, and she's walking away, or, just that kind of stuff. Sure. But this is a variant cover, single color, the logo, on sale Wednesday. This is how Marvel's saving the industry, folks. This is how they're doing it. It's a non-story. Some people will say this is a non-story because it really is a non-story, because nobody gives a shit about this. That's why it's a non-story. I don't know. What are you doing? Just what are you doing? Very rarely, and it's happened multiple times in the last 2 months, I've had this compelling urge, which I have not had much in the last 10 years, that I would just like to go up to some people at Marvel and just backhand them and say, what the are you doing? What are you doing? What, my God, you have all this IP. You're the number one. You're owned by Disney. You've got movies that are successful. You got, literally anything. Throw out a half-assed stick figure drawing of Black Panther saying Wakanda Forever would be better than this. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it feels like a parody. This is one of those things. Like if you've ever watched this movie, Brewster's Millions, Richard Pryor, God rest his soul, amazing comedian, one of the best talents that ever has lived, and he basically inherits all his money. But the trick is, he only gets his big inheritance if he can spend a ton of money in a month. He's just got to blow, but he can't. There's a bunch of silly rules to it. So he just goes out and starts blowing his money on just stupid crap to get rid of it. That's what Marvel feels like. Except, they're not. There's not really a lot of money. It's just they're doing stupid stuff. It's like I mean, I swear to God, this is a trolling contest to see who can do the dumbest thing. That's what it feels like. Anyway, what do you think? Are you excited to get these covers? You're all in. Get me my variant cover saying, because I love Wednesday for some reason. Sure, why not? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Comic Perch, and thanks for listening.